I asked you guys a couple of questions on Instagram about the pregnancy because we obviously announced it. Was it last week that we announced it? So I asked you guys to ask a couple of questions. I just keep repeating myself. I feel a little like high and tense because I just finished baking those cookies with the kids, and it always makes me feel really like high stress and I really want to be good to them. So I asked you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram story because we announced our pregnancy, which is really exciting. So I'm going to answer a few of those questions right now for you guys. First question is, how is pregnancy treating you so far? Good, really good. My pregnancies are full of a lot of nausea and vomiting, like a lot of people's. And this is our third pregnancy that's made it this far. I am 19 weeks tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be 19 weeks. It has been the best pregnancy so far, symptoms wise. I feel like I didn't vomit as much as I did with Cove and Sol's pregnancy as I'm so tired. What is my brain? Baby brain though, let me tell you, baby brain, it's so bad. My brain is so forgetful and I just trip over my words all the time and I'm like super distracted. I'm so sleepy all the time. But in terms of nausea and vomiting, it is nothing compared to Cove and Sol's pregnancy. I was so sick with those two pregnancies. Whereas I just feel like I had a lot of nausea. I would vomit like daily up until like maybe like 12 weeks, and then after 12 weeks I probably vomited like every 3 days until I think 16 weeks, and then by 17 weeks I was done vomiting and I feel pretty good. I just feel kind of nauseous sometimes. But yeah, in terms of major symptoms and how it's treating me, I'd say that my brain is just gone. It's so gone. I feel really dumb all the time. I say, like, I am tripping over my words. I say words really funny. I just can't think a lot of the time. It's something else. Said, what will the age gap be between Sol and baby number 3? It'll be 3 years, like almost exactly. Our due date, which some other people have asked, is December the 18th, and Sol's birthday is December 14th. So he'll be turning 3 on the 14th of December and we'll be having a baby sometime around there. So it's a 3-year age gap, and then Cove and Sol's age gap is 2 years. So it's really similar to me and my sisters. That is the exact age gaps of my siblings. I think it's going to be good. Cove and Sol were just under 2 years. I think it's like 1 year and 11 months. And that age gap was really interesting because Covey was still like on a binky, on a bottle, wasn't toilet trained, everything like that. Whereas this age gap, Sol is toilet trained. No, sorry. Covey is toilet trained, Sol is no longer on a binky or a bottle or anything. They both sleep pretty good through the night. Like, they do wake up, but it's not it's not bad. They're both sleep trained and they sleep pretty well in their own room. So I feel like it's a really good age gap in terms of our other 2 kids having a lot of independence, and yeah, I think it's nice. Jemima asked, will you be finding out the gender or do you already know? No, we find out the gender on the exactly 20 weeks. Really excited. We are going in for our anatomy scan on the 31st of July, and we will get like a little piece of paper probably that has the gender on it, and then we are just picking up a little cake from a small business called Medicakes. I've had 2 of her cakes before. They're amazing. Not only are they really pretty, but they taste delicious. And we're gonna do a gender reveal just with the kids. So we will be finding out soon, and so many people asked if we want it to be a girl. Now, because we don't know what this baby is, I don't want them to ever look back and think that I wanted them to be something and then they didn't turn out to be. But I will be happy with whatever we have, but I have a really strong feeling that it's a girl, and I've gotten very excited about it being a girl. But I love our 2 boys so much, and like just having 3 of them is just sick. Like, it's just gonna be great. So I'm so stoked either way. I just really feel like this pregnancy has been so different from my last 2 that I have a very strong intuitive feeling that we have a little girl inside of us, and I kind of feel like her ultrasound looks like a girl. I haven't seen her ultrasound, but I don't actually know if it's a girl or boy. I really don't. But we will find out, and we will be posting our gender reveal, of course. Nicole asked, how do you feel about your financial situation and adding a 3rd baby into the mix of it? Now, I assume, I can't even remember, that's how bad my baby brain is, but I shared a lot about us struggling financially when we were in Australia, and that wasn't due to the lack of incomings. It was more my ability to manage money. I was a huge overspender in Aussie. I was definitely trying to keep up with the Joneses, and that was just something that I was dealing with a lot over there. That was just something I was doing. So yeah, I guess I must have shared quite a bit about that, because a lot of people bring up finances with me, whether they're just curious or being hateful. So I'm really excited to tell you guys that we're doing really well financially, and like just so well here in New Zealand, full stop. Emotionally, financially, we have so much family support, we have so much support in general. I feel genuinely at peace in my nervous system being back in New Zealand. I am a homebody. I love home. I loved Australia so much, especially the weather, but being home has done so much for us, for my mental health, for our financial situation, for our relationship, mine and Naz's relationship, for our kids. They have so much family surrounding them. They had family in Australia too, but we moved quite far away from them as well. Whereas like we see family literally multiple times every single week, because we live in such a tight-knit area, and this is my home, this is where I grew up, and I love it. We probably will go overseas again at some point, but for now we are working towards some really exciting things here. Sarah Jessica asked, does the thought of pregnancy and birth get easier each time? Personally, yes, for myself. A lot of people have brought up that I was having a really hard time with Soul when I was postpartum. I don't love the newborn stage and the first 3 months postpartum. I find it really hard, but I'm really excited because this is the first time that I'm going to be in my own home postpartum with family support. When I was postpartum with my son Cove, I was living with my parents in a bedroom, and me and Naz weren't together at the time, so it was really freaking hard, and yeah, I just really struggled with it, but I did pretty good. Like I do the right things practically, but mentally I didn't have the best time. Once like around the 4-month mark, I'm good. And then with Soul, it was the same thing. We were in our house, which was really nice to be alone in our house, but that meant we were doing it completely alone. So we didn't really have anyone other than my best friend who lived next door, and she already had a baby of her own. So, you know, the kind of support was relatability and company, but it wasn't like, yeah, a huge amount of support in all these different kinds of ways. Whereas like now that we're home, we literally live in a beautiful home on a farm. We have our aunties and our grandma on the land, and then every single week Naz's mum, my mother-in-law, she comes and spends 2 nights with us. She looks after the boys, and then we also trip down to Naz's dad's a lot, and he also trips up, so it's really nice. My sisters live 45 minutes away as well. My family aren't far. Like 45 minutes is how we get to town anyway, so like, yeah, they don't live far. Like, it's just so nice. We have so much support, and it's just, I don't know, I'm just in a much better place. So I feel really hopeful and excited. I don't want to like get cocky and get my hopes up and be like, I'm gonna nail it this time, but I do. I feel really confident in it to go to breastfeed or go straight to formula. I plan to breastfeed, but fed is best, just like the comment said, fed is best, and you know, whatever happens happens. But no, I definitely plan to breastfeed, and I think I kind of have like a little plan in my head on how to really support myself during the breastfeeding journey. With Sol, I ended up giving up breastfeeding at 3 months old because I was kind of in my hustle area. I was really making a lot of money at the time and getting offered a lot of work, even though I had a newborn baby. And I kind of chose productivity over bonding with my child, and that's okay because that's just what was needed at the time. But it was something that I really had a hard time with. I'd get really angry whenever I was breastfeeding. It was so hot in Australia too, but I'd get angry because it was hot, and I felt like I was wasting my time, like I should have been doing something productive, when in reality, like, breastfeeding your baby is like one of the most productive and valuable things you could ever do, and I was just way too hard on myself. So yeah, I'm really excited to give it a crack again. At this time I breastfed Cove till 8 months old, and he weaned himself off because we started offering him a bottle because Naz wanted to support and feed the baby, so I would pump, and then yes, Cove would have bottles so his dad could feed him, and or anyone, like, but we introduced the bottle because Naz wanted to feed him, and then he was doing both bottle and boob, and then when people would babysit him or just have go up feeding him, they'd feed him, and he preferred the bottle. He really did. He started like rejecting my boob, and no, I still had milk left because I was pumping his milk that he was drinking out of the bottle. He was just very like independent. So yeah, fed is best though. That's what I believe. I think, you know, breast milk is the best option, but if that can't happen, then that's chill. But I think, yeah. Megan asked, what are you most nervous and what are you most excited about? I'm most nervous that, I guess I'm so excited because I'm feeling really good in everything, in our family unit, in myself, in our home, being home, that I guess what I'm most nervous about is that when high stress comes up, that I'm going to have a hard time dealing with that. I mean, I feel like so cocky saying this, but I just feel really excited. I just genuinely feel so excited to have another baby a part of our unit. First of all, to enjoy a baby. Babies are so cute. I love toddlers. I love the toddler stage, but babies are just so yummy and delicious, and like, it's not just another baby, it's another one of our babies. You know what I mean? Like, I love everyone's babies. So cute. I love kids. But like, it's one of our kids. It's one of our little loves, and it's just so cool. I don't know, that I'm just excited to, yeah. And if it's a girl, it'll be a completely new experience, and I'm really excited about that. If it's another boy, it'll be a completely new experience too, but it'll be an experience that I'm still more familiar with. So yeah, I don't know, I'm just really excited. I'm really excited. Like, I also asked, do the boys understand that mummy's having a baby? Yes, they do, and they're really excited. They know that there's a baby in my puku, and that it makes mummy feel a bit sick and also feel a little bit sore sometimes, so they know and they love it. They're so excited. Cove like switches between like, oh, I want a baby boy, oh, I want a baby girl, oh. He's so cute. He wants both now. If it's gonna be our last baby. And I said that when I had one child. I said that we would only have one child, and then we had two, and then I was like, we're only gonna have two children, and I really did obviously like commit to that. And then yeah, when we accidentally got pregnant on the IUD, I really like yearned to have another one when we were better. Riley asked a weird craving that you've had. This isn't like even weird. Sorry, there's like cookie dough in my nails. Slay. This isn't even a weird craving, but it's something that I've really noticed. I love the smell of things this pregnancy. Usually I like, yes, I hate the smell of things too, but this pregnancy I love to smell things. I love smelling body washes and deodorant. Like I smell everything before I eat it. I never used to do that. I never used to sniff my food before I took a bite, but now before I take a bite of all of my food, I literally, oh, that's not sniffing. Before I take a bite of my food, I sniff and then take a bite. And then I got this really yummy body wash by Okana Naturals, I think. It smells like cucumber and mint. So good. And then I have this deodorant. This deodorant. It's Wild deodorant. I work with them. Like I could just huff this, you know, like it just smells so good. I have a few of their new scents and they just smell, this is not an ad. My ad is on Instagram story, but so good. Like, I just love smelling things. I feel like that is my craving. I love to sniff things. I want to get some like safe natural candles for the room and just like light it and just sniff away. I love the smell of things. Shay asked, how are you coping emotionally with the thought of your rainbow baby? So again, this is just what I believe for myself and not what I ever want anyone to feel like I'm putting onto them. I truly believe that we all have souls that enter the body, and I feel like this baby in my stomach is that even what you're asking? But I feel like the baby in my stomach, my rainbow baby, is the same soul as the miscarriage. Like that was going to enter the miscarriage. I just believe that. That's something that I was told a long time ago and it really resonated with me. So that is personally what I believe. And yeah. Em asked, anything you will be doing differently this time around for Bub? Yes, there is a huge intention that I have this time with Bub, and it's getting out of the house. I was pretty good at getting out of the house with Cove, but with Soul, so bad. We lived in Australia, so there wasn't like a lot of places that I knew to go, and we lived so far from the beach. We had a car that had no AC, so we didn't really go anywhere during hot days because it's dangerous to have a kid in the car for that long when it's hot. So we just never would. Whereas this time we've got a beautiful family car. We're in New Zealand, it's so safe here. It doesn't get that hot, but we want to get out and about with the baby as much as possible. That's like a huge intention, to still be getting out and about as a family of 5. Family of 5. And Shan asked, how did you tell Naz you were pregnant? We took the test together. We did not record it. We just took it together and sat on the couch. It was a digital. We just waited for it to say pregnant or not pregnant, and then we sat on the couch and we had a hug and a kiss and a little bit of a cry. Well, I did. I had a little bit of a cry. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. You want to come in?
Yeah.
I think you come sit with me.
Yeah.
I think that is all the questions that I am going to answer. That was like half an hour of answering questions. Hi, Jolly.
Hi.
Oh, you say hi.
Hi, Bye.
We got the boys their haircuts the other day and they look so cute. Yeah, you look so cute. You're so handsome, eh?
Yeah.
Say, I look so handsome. Are you excited for a baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby and mummy Puku.
Yeah.
What do you want, a baby girl or a baby boy?
A baby boy.
You would like another baby boy.
No, baby
Gil?
Jill.
What do you think is inside of Mummy's puku?
Your baby. You baby.
Alright, I think that is all the questions that I am going to answer for this video. Thank you guys for listening, and thank you guys for asking questions. Okay, bye!